Thank you so much for joining us this morning, folks.
Yeah, and here's a quick look at what stories we're covering in your neighborhood right here on Chris 6 Sunrise.
2 key officers are gone. I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Adam Beam, with a look at what comes next for the city's police department.
The city gets transparent about how much water Corpus Christi has left, but some of the biggest decisions are being made behind closed doors. I'm senior neighborhood news reporter Suzanne Stevens. That story coming up.
Tomatoes, however you want to say it, they're about to get more expensive. I'm Michaela Chavez, your neighborhood news reporter on the South Side. I'll tell you about a new tariff that's taking aim at everything from soups to salsa.
Good morning. Oh,
Yay.
I missed this. Where we talk over each other. But hey, you're waking up with the Hoffmans. I'm Michelle Hoffman.
And I'm Brian Hoffman. Yeah, what a great day it is. And we almost forgot. We haven't done it with me, at least for a month. It's Wednesday. It's mantra time. Stephanie Lauber, take it away.
No, I think you need to do the entire thing, Brian. You
right.
Missed that.
Hey, you know what? If you're having a bad week, it is halfway over. But if you're having a good week, oh yeah, good times are not done yet.
See, I think you need to do it. And you know what? We have a lot to look forward to in the forecast that I think is going to be a positive for a lot of folks, especially those who are fans of the warm weather. Maybe you like it when we get windy around here in the coastal bend. We have a lot going on so far this morning, though. Aside from a pretty tranquil morning again, drivers do have to look out for one thing, especially if you're driving longer inland commutes, a little bit of fog and haze around the coastal bend. So travels along 281, Highway 59, probably going to run into some fog out there because we have cooler temperatures, making visibility a little hazy out here. So we're down to 1.5 miles at our reporting station in Falfurrias, 2 miles now in Alice. And so as you travel through these inland neighborhoods, give yourself some extra time to account for the possibility of some fog along your commute. Everyone else seems to be doing okay this morning. Perfect 10s and the A- of a 9, we'll call it. Drive times look like this. Pretty typical for a morning like today. 24 minutes will get you into downtown from the island. Just over 10 minutes to take you from Portland into downtown Corpus Christi. And for our neighbors coming down 37 from Calallen, you'll get to downtown in about 15 minutes. So as you head out this morning, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. That's a look at your traffic report. I'll have your weather on the 6s coming up.
Stephanie, thank you so much. So we're going to get to your neighbor news in just a little bit. But first, the latest out of Dallas, Texas. The suspect in connection with Tuesday's deadly shooting at a high school is now in police custody. So 4 students were injured when the suspect opened fire inside of the Wilmer Hutchins High School just after 1 p.m. on Tuesday. The district is not sure how the suspect was even able to get the gun into the school. It's still unclear what led to the shooting as well.
Back here in your neighborhood, City Council approved the Holly Road Train Trestle project. In 2023, the city was awarded a $13 million grant to transform an old train trestle into a shared-use bike and walk path across the Oso Bay. The City Council approved an ordinance that allows the city to use interest earned from ARPA funds to pay for the design work. Once completed, the trestle project will connect Holly Road to Flower Bluff Drive. City Council also approved a motion to buy just over an acre of land for a water storage tank in Calallen. The storage tank will increase water pressure for Calallen neighbors. It will also help meet the demand for water in that growing area.
City leaders unveil a new water dashboard that puts real-time data in the hands of the public. I'm senior neighborhood news reporter Suzanne Stevens. While residents get a clearer picture of how much water we really have, some of the most critical decisions are being made behind closed doors.
It's sleek, it's clickable, and shows exactly how much water Corpus Christi has left. The city's new online dashboard is designed to give the public a clearer picture, how full our reservoirs are, how much water we're using, and how close we are to stricter drought stages.
This is really a conduit by which we can talk to the community and make sure that they understand that not just that we're in a pretty serious drought, but we're working to make sure that we have cost-effective water supply solutions that we can bring to the table.
The information is some of the transparency Chris 6 News has spent months asking for, and the city delivered. But not everyone on the city council was sold.
For the regular person out there, they don't understand it. I mean, it's all over the place.
This is nice, and it kind of paints a picture, but I don't think it gives us a complete picture.
At At-large council member Carolyn Vaughn flagged another issue: no Spanish language option. While the dashboard took center stage in the public meeting, what happened behind closed doors in executive session could have the bigger impact. One key decision: reimbursing a developer for building water and wastewater infrastructure in the Kings Landing subdivision, a move that could speed up housing construction but also stretch city services. And the biggest water moves still under wraps. Council members discussed getting groundwater rights from deep aquifers, part of a long-term strategy to help reduce dependence on lakes and rivers. City leaders are also preparing for a legal battle with large industrial users over water rates. If the city loses, the financial burden could fall back on everyday residents.
While the new dashboard gives us a daily snapshot of our water supply, major decisions like water rights, infrastructure, and water rate battles are being shaped behind the scenes. For more information, go to our website at christv.com. From City Hall, I'm Senior Neighborhood News reporter Suzanne Stevens, KRIS 6 News.
Hey there, happy hump day to you. We're getting you ready to head up and out the door this early morning with a heads up that it's pretty humid. So one of two things may be necessary before you join the busy bees out on SPID behind me here. One, you may need to give yourself a few extra minutes to run the defroster. Two, if you're in an inland neighborhood, you might want to give yourself a few extra minutes because there is some fog to contend with for those inland neighborhoods. So here's what's going on in your neck of the coastal bend. We're looking at temperatures that are ever so slightly cooler this morning. We only have a couple 70s along the immediate coastline. 70 in Rockport, 71 in Port A, 72 in the Bluff at NAS Corpus Christi. Everybody else in the 60s. But take, for example, Alice down to 63 degrees right now. Your visibility, 2 miles. And our last check of Falfurrias was less than that, about 1.5 miles. So travels along 281 especially, give yourself some extra time. But we do have some clouds out there and a humid southeast wind direction coming back to the picture. So here's your out the door forecast for today. Temperatures are going to be on the rise, and that'll happen quickly thanks to some sunshine and the influence of that generally southeast wind. It'll take us at least to the lower 80s before it's all said and done. Some inland neighborhoods will have a better chance of getting to those middle 80s, and it's definitely going to feel like the middle 80s for a lot of us. That's even with breezy conditions. And by the way, today is different. It's not just the 4, 5, 6 p.m. time frame where we're expecting gusty winds. This is going to last through tonight, so a pretty noisy evening ahead if you're somebody like me who has wind chimes in the backyard. Yeah, I feel your pain, but we keep that southerly influence in the winds. That is going to help us stay on a warming trend through the end of the week. So a couple of things on the rise. When we have this wind direction, we're picking up moisture from the Gulf. We're getting that south influence to pick up our winds, or our temperatures, I should say. And yes, our winds are going to be picking up. So lots of humidity on the way, building throughout today, on into tomorrow, and yes, eventually into Friday. So what I'm hoping happens is as we see muggy meter rise to the very humid category, especially as we cruise through the weekend, Easter Sunday a highlight, I think that is going to give us the ingredients that we need to make for rain chances. We just need to track the weather system that's going to trigger that water in the atmosphere to fall as rain. So our rain chances, they've been changing, ebbing and flowing over the past couple of days. We're going to continue to keep an eye on this. We're starting to get a clear picture, but something coming into view now, we'll probably have a better chance at some rain toward the middle of next week too. It's something I'm keeping an eye on. I'll dive deeper into the 7-day forecast in your next check of weather on the 6s.
Thank you so much, Steph. Coming up on Sunrise, we're going to be checking in with Scripps News Group Deputy Political Director Joe St. George. He's going to have the latest on the Kilmar Abrego case. Welcome back, everyone. So Senator Van Hollen of Maryland is expected to travel to El Salvador today to further investigate the detention of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. This after a federal judge ordered the Justice Department to provide details of any attempts to return the wrongly deported man.
We have Scripps News Group Deputy Political Director Joe St. George joining us live now this morning. So, Joe, how long could this next legal phase last, and how long is Garcia expected to remain in El Salvador?
Well, this is going to last several weeks, 2 weeks at bare minimum. Let's get you caught up to speed on a few developments this morning. One is what you mentioned. This is gaining attention of members of Congress. We're expecting members of Congress, including the senator from Maryland, Senator Van Hollen, to be in El Salvador today. Does he get access to the prison system? Is he able to see Mr. Garcia, check in on his health and well-being? That will be a storyline to follow in the coming hours. Additionally, there's still reaction coming in following a blockbuster hearing in Maryland yesterday between a federal district judge, the Trump administration, and attorneys for Kilmar Abrego Garcia's family. A federal district judge basically scolding the Trump administration for not complying with a court order, saying that the Supreme Court has, quote, spoken and that, quote, nothing has been done to facilitate the return of Mr. Garcia. The federal district judge has set basically a 2-week deadline here for the Trump administration, to present evidence, sworn testimony as to what they have done to try and bring Mr. Garcia back to the United States. It's possible the Trump administration could be held in contempt of court here if this escalates any further. It's important to get in the other side, right? We here at the Scripps News Group always want to provide you both sides. The Trump administration has been critical of the courts for months, but they're especially critical of the Supreme Court here because they don't believe, Stephen Miller, the Trump's senior advisor, they don't believe that the Supreme Court can tell the El Salvadorian government what to do here, and that Mr. Garcia is now in the custody of El Salvador, not the United States, and those bounds should be respected. El Salvador's president earlier this week said he has no plans to return Mr. Garcia. The Trump administration has levied some criminal gang accusations against Mr. Garcia, justifying his removal from the United States. They have not provided evidence to support those claims that he was a member of MS-13, for instance. But we will watch this. Obviously, this is people talking because advocacy groups in Texas are wondering, well, if Mr. Garcia can be deported in this fashion, even though there's a court order from 2019 saying that he can't be deported, who else might be able to be deported? And if the president doesn't have legal responsibility after an individual ends up in another country's prison system, well, you can see how this is a bit of a gray area. We'll continue to follow it, both sides. This is becoming more and more politicized, guys, by the day.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for the information, Joe.
Insightful as always, sir. We look forward to speaking again tomorrow.
Hey there, good morning to you. We are feeling like a mild, maybe even sultry type of morning on this Hump Day Wednesday. So we're starting to see changes that are going to set us up for our next rain chance. Unfortunately, it's over the weekend. That happens to be a holiday weekend, but I think we can work our plans into play here. We're going to talk about a lot coming up in the forecast, but here's what's going on right now as you head up and out the door in your neighborhood. Temperatures, yep, those are feeling pretty mild. We are in the 60s, excuse me, for most neighborhoods there. Frog got my tongue there. So we are looking good with 70s on the coast if you like it warm, 60s for inland neighborhoods. And we've been dealing with some patchy fog, especially in Jim Mills County. Alice visibility has been just a few miles, about 1.5 miles, 540S, looking at 65 degrees right now. So we have those cooler temperatures. We have a better ability to find some of the patchy fog and haze out there because when we get cooler, it's like condensation on your soda can. Start to wring out some of the moisture in the atmosphere. It's suspended in the air as fog and mist. So for that reason, if you're inland or have a commute inland, give yourself some extra time. If you're more coastal where we're warmer, might be a good idea to run that defroster because you may have the same problem on your windshield. Now, as far as the winds go, those are going to play a major role in how our weather transitions for the second half of the week. And they're going to be very noticeable for the second half of the week. May not seem like it right now because our winds are not very breezy at all, but that wind direction becoming more southeasterly. And that wind direction brings in warmth from the south part of it and moisture from the east part of it. But unlike the past couple of days where we've only had a breezy evening, this is going to be a breezy tonight, overnight, tomorrow morning through the end of the week. We'll see gusts around 30 miles per hour during that busy part, 4, 5, 6 p.m. And we don't really see things quiet down during the overnight. So if you're somebody like me with the wind chimes, I feel your pain. But something else we're watching for over the next couple of days, the big weather picture really doesn't have a lot to tell us. But there are some clues we could pick up on. For instance, the clouds we're seeing this morning, those are higher up, and they're coming from the southwest wind direction. We're going to have a good deal of moisture coming our way from that direction as we head into the weekend. So moisture upstairs, moisture here at the ground level. That could work in our favor because muggy meter is going to be on the up and up. So yeah, plenty of moisture here where we are on the ground above us. We have lots of moisture then, which we can tap into with the careful timing of our next weather system. That is the part that's a little unclear. So we'll be watching this forecast for the Easter Sunday rainfall opportunity and even more chances next week. We are going to keep a close eye on what to expect. But for our neighbors in the Rockport and the Kingsville area, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Yes, better rain chances looking to be ahead next week.
Thanks so much, Steph. A free neuter and spay program has made a huge impact around the coastal bend. Coming up on Sunrise, how PAC is helping control Kingsville's pet population. Welcome back, everyone. So Kingsville continues to reduce animal populations thanks to a group called People Assisting Animal Control. The free neuter and spay program PAC offers has impacted the city of Kingsville by sterilizing 911 animals. That's 393 dogs and 518 cats sterilized since when the program was implemented back in 2022. According to Kingsville's city health director, the program has made a huge impact to the community.
Which is helping out because it's helping also reduce our pet population, so which it's a good thing. And as long as they can continue doing that, we can encourage our citizens to get their animals sterilized. It's a big plus for the city, for the whole community itself.
Yeah, if you want to find out if you qualify for this program, you can always head to our website. That's KrisTV.com.
All right, good morning, drivers. A check on how the roadways are doing from the First Community Bank camera, what we will affectionately be calling later the shaky camera, thanks to some winds picking up. But hey, we're doing all right now, and traffic is moving smoothly. So let's head inland and show you how the commutes are doing there, where we have some fogginess out there. Alice and Falfurrias looking at reduced visibility, 2 miles now in Falfurrias, 5 in Alice. Everyone else seeming to do okay because our temperatures are a little warmer, but how is that impacting the ride for inland commutes? Well, along 281, we're not seeing the slowdowns, but it's a good idea to add some time to your commute this morning. 77 to Clayburgh and Nueces County is also looking good. Highway 59, you could also find some fogginess or even some haze along that commute, so we're not finding delays, but give yourself some extra time. And this stretch of 77 through San Patricio and Refugio counties is looking good. As we just showed you from the First Community Bank camera, the ride along 181 is a breeze. And for those of you who are going to be using that crosstown interchange with 37, looking a little busy right now, but the backups get much worse, so that's pretty good for this time of the morning. So as you head out, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. That's a look at your traffic report. Your forecast is next.
I'm Tony Jaramillo, your neighborhood news reporter on the south side. Following up on construction along Timbergate Drive, I first reported on in December. 4 months later, I'm looking to see what's been done and when drivers can expect it to be finished.
Now, weather on the 6s.
Hey there, happy Wednesday to you. We're taking a live look outside from the CCAC camera out at Snoopy. Starting to see a pretty morning setting up here. You know, clouds can look pretty nice wherever you are, especially when you've got a scenic coastal view like this and a little mullet jumping in the Laguna. Some action for a Wednesday morning, right? Well, however you are starting off today, let's make it a good one here. It looks like traffic is cooperating along the JFK Causeway, and for the most part, the forecast is too. But we have some things to talk about. Visibility isn't so great as we just saw there for some inland neighbors, such as those who are in Jim Wells County this morning. If you are in the Alice area or anywhere between there and Falfurrias in Brooks County, you are going to find some fog along the roadways. So please be careful and give yourself some extra time. Here's what's going on in your neighborhood. Have the wide view for yourself. Temperatures are just a little bit cooler this morning, and our winds have started up again from that southeast wind direction. So that means our humidity is back in action. So in those neighborhoods where our temperatures are cooler, it's kind of like the condensation on a cold soda can. you start to wring out some of the moisture in the atmosphere in those cooler areas, and that's why we're seeing fog in places like Alice, 5 miles of visibility there, so it's an improvement. 64 degrees is your temperature there. We're also warmer along the coast, 71 in Port A, 70 in Rockport, and visibility is looking good for most other neighborhoods that are closer to the coast. So aside from that, how's the rest of today looking? Here's your out-the-door forecast here in Corpus Christi. We are going to watch that warm-up happen pretty quickly, near 80 degrees by lunchtime, but be prepared for a breezy day. Breezy unlike the past 2 days, and that once the wind picks up, it's not really going to back down a whole lot. And while we'll for sure make it to the lower 80s today, I think we've got a good chance to make a run at the middle 80s too, depending on how this wind shapes up today. But I do think the gustiest part of the day will be that same 4, 5, 6 p.m. time frame, with gusts higher, around 30, 35 miles per hour. But even through the overnight, we're not getting rid of the gusts. We'll keep those around 20 to 25 miles per hour. In the wind direction, south-southeast. So that is going to be warm and humid for us over the next couple of days. So take a look at future tracks showing where our wind is coming from. Don't mind the green on the map. Sometimes that model picks up the moisture here in South Texas as rain, but I don't think rain is in the cards right now. There are rain chances in the 7-day forecast we'll talk about, but this is the setup, drawing in moisture from the Gulf, drawing in warmer air from the south. We keep this wind direction over the next couple of days, and we are going to be feeling very humid. But as the winds become blustery, that's where we may be watching for our fire danger as we head into the weekend. But I do think that if the humidity catches up enough, we'll be okay. Something else I'm watching for in the forecast. But we are going to be feeling a lot of humidity, especially leading into Easter Sunday. Our dew point temperatures will be between 70, 75 degrees, so definitely feeling warm and humid, and that will help our rain chances. I told you that we're still watching for some details to come together. We're going to have plenty of moisture. We're just waiting for the weather system that's going to trigger that moisture into rain. That part is a bit uncertain, but I still think we have an opportunity for isolated showers on Easter Sunday. I don't think it'll ruin the plans just yet, but keep checking back on the forecast. Some good news, going into next week, I think our rain chances look even better. So something good on the horizon for sure. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. Some like it warm and humid. Well, that's what we've got in the forecast through the end of the week, with upper 80s, windy conditions to lead us into the weekend, a chance of showers on Easter Sunday, and another chance next week.
Dog training can go far beyond simple tricks like sit. It can even change a person's life. For this week's Veterans in Focus, I'll show you how a local vet is healing wounds one paw at a time.
Now, say hello to your neighbors. This is your Chris 6 News Sunrise Shoutouts.
Good morning, KRS 6 Sunrise team. We are students from Smith Elementary, wishing all our neighbors a good morning.
Yeah, go team. Well, good morning to you guys too, our neighbors at Smith Elementary. We hope you guys have an awesome day. If you want to send us your shout out video too, guys, you can scan the QR code on your screen or head to our website, christv.com.
This is Veterans in Focus, sponsored by the Heil Law Firm, battling for justice, winning for the community.
They say a dog is man's best friend, but for some, that bond is a lifeline. For this week's Veterans in Focus, I'll show you how a local vet is using that powerful connection to fuel a mission healing others.
We are not bound by leashes. We are tethered at the heart and stitched at the soul.
The bond between people and their dog is undeniable. And over the years, if you've followed my Veterans in Focus stories, you've seen that connection firsthand.
We travel these roads together, just a dog and his pet human.
From Hope Torres, a loyal service dog credited for saving a veteran's life.
He was there to bring me back, bring my focus back to the greater good.
To Crowley Dickerson, a pit bull who's captured hearts across the internet.
Our journey is one of hope.
And now an Army veteran from Portland is on a mission to bring that same life-changing bond to others who need it most.
Being a disabled veteran myself, I've talked to other disabled veterans, and a lot of them need that kind of companionship for them, they just can't afford it. Because a service dog on average costs anywhere from $15,000 to $40,000.
Larry Vasquez is stepping up, partnering with the nonprofit Train a Dog, Save a Warrior to provide service dogs to veterans in need.
We go to shelters, we'll have the veteran go out, pick one, and we'll train that dog from then on to be a service dog for PTSD, depression, anxiety, anything that most veterans suffer from.
Vasquez is a certified canine behavior specialist, and while he volunteers his time to help veterans through the nonprofit partnership, his business, Paws for Training, is open to everyone.
The goals for it are pretty much to make this a full-time thing, to help people who can't afford bigger companies.
Whether it's a veteran in need of a service dog or a pet owner struggling at home, Vasquez is working to make expert training more accessible. Because he says while it can change one life, it might just save another one too.
There's a lot of dogs that get put down for behavior problems, and it can be as simple as the dog jumping on the counter, and people finally get fed up. They'll either dump it at a shelter, dump it on the road, or just put it down. In reality, there's absolutely no reason.
Now, Vasquez is encouraging others to support the mission by donating to the cause. Now, if you want to learn more about Paws for Training or Train a Dog, Save a Warrior, you can visit our website, christv.com.
Hey there, good morning. A beautiful golden hour starting up here from the view on our CCAC camera out at Snoopy's Lagoon is looking gorgeous with those pink and blue shades in the clouds in the sky above. A great start to the morning, but it is a sultry morning, pretty humid. So let's get to your out the door forecast and show you what to expect as you head up and at 'em. We are looking at a day where our temperatures will quickly climb to around 80 degrees by lunchtime. And while for the most part we'll stay in the lower 80s today, I think we do make a quick jump to those middle 80s. Warmer and breezy, the key words for this Hump Day Wednesday. And something else you'll notice, we're about to start a very windy second half of the week. We've been expecting the gusty conditions for the ride home each day this week, but we're going to have stronger wind gusts around 30 miles per hour during that time frame, 4, 5, 6 p.m., but we stay breezy during the overnight. This wind direction is also going to keep our humidity very high over the next couple of days, and I'm hoping that by the time we head into the weekend, the top of that roller coaster, we'll be able to get some rain chances on it. Unfortunately, that looks to be on Easter Sunday, but we've also got other rain chances next week. This forecast is subject to change, so stay on top of the very latest here with your Chris 6 weather experts. You catch this forecast on air and online anytime, christv.com/weather.
From Chris 6, this is 20 minutes of non-stop news.
Welcome back, everyone. 6:40 is your time, taking in just a gorgeous look at downtown Corpus Christi. You see the bay in the background, shaping up pretty nice. A little chillier than it was yesterday, sitting at 64 degrees. We're going to be checking in with master meteorologist Stephanie Lauber in just a bit. But first, some news out of Taft.
I'm your Taft neighborhood news reporter, Adam Beam. Days after the city lost 2 of its top officers, the city council met to discuss what comes next for the police department.
Less than a week after the termination of former police chief John Landreth and the resignation of Sergeant J.P. Easley, a new name is already being eyed by the city of Taft. During an unplanned executive session at Tuesday's city council meeting, the council voted in favor of giving city manager Ryan Smith the authority to hire John S. Galvan as their new interim police chief. Galvan is a Mathis native and previously worked with the Nueces County Sheriff's Office. Chris 6 News caught up with Mayor Pro Tem Alida Castillo following the vote on Tuesday regarding Galvan's potential future with the city.
So I'm going to do my best to ensure that it is somebody who, is ready and willing and to serve the community.
It is unknown at this time when Galvan could take over the interim police chief position. However, we will continue to keep you updated as we learn more. Reporting from Taft, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Adam Beam, Chris 6 News.
I'm Alexis Scott, your downtown neighborhood news reporter.
Nearly a year and a half ago, city leaders gave the green light for a comprehensive assessment of the city's animal care services. The main reason, to protect the community and find solutions to improve the overall department.
District 5 Councilman Gil Hernandez says the assessment is a good thing. A final report was supposed to be presented to city leaders in November 2024, but that didn't happen. The plan is to brief council members on the report's status at the end of this month. Chris 6 News reached out to Citygate Associates, the firm hired to conduct the assessment. They assured they'd get back to us, but we haven't heard from them. In downtown, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Alexis Scott, Chris 6 News.
I'm Tony Jaramillo, your neighborhood news reporter on the South Side. Vince Desis tells me coming into his neighborhood on Timbergate Drive between Staples and Snow Goose over the decades are more and more drivers. Many told Chris 6 News in our reports on this road in December 2024 that this street was one of the worst in the city. Voters approved construction for it in 2022, and construction began in early April. Corpus Christi City Councilman Gil Hernandez expects the construction along Timbergate Drive to end in about a year from now. Councilman Gil Hernandez acknowledges that this project started 2 months late. He tells me the delay has not caused any extra expenses. On the South Side, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Tony Jaramillo, Chris 6 News.
Tony, thank you so much. So while Lake Corpus Christi's water remains low, the newly formed Water Safety Coalition Task Force's mission is to prevent drownings. Neighborhood news reporter Victoria Balderrama checked in on the group's progress.
These are some of the life vests the Coalition Task Force has collected for toddlers, children, and adults.
We want to have at least 100 to 150 vests on hand for the public to use.
Back in December, Mathis City Manager Cedric Davis called on San Patricio County leaders and neighbors to join forces and put a stop to drownings at Lake Corpus Christi. At that first meeting, I spoke with Julie De Leon, whose son Jeremiah drowned while swimming at the lake last June.
I do believe if he was wearing a life jacket, his life would have been saved.
When the visitors come use the lake this summer, we're going to be prepared to have something better than what we had last year for them to, really be safety conscientious to the water.
Davis set goals for the Coalition Task Force, including providing water safety orientation and vouchers for life jackets, posting signs at Lake Corpus Christi, and educating the public.
We just had a set deadline. Now we're going to concentrate on summer. That's when you're going to have the most people out there. I know originally we were shooting for the Easter. It just didn't materialize, but we're ready for the summer.
Until then, the Coalition Task Force is collecting more life vests and installing vest stations at Lake Corpus Christi. Julie De Leon tells me she is proud of the progress the task force has made in such a short time. She knew something had to change after losing her 13-year-old son. And change is happening. De Leon says watching the community coming together around water safety gives her hope. The Coalition Task Force plans to have water safety training at the end of the month. At Lake Corpus Christi, I'm your neighborhood news reporter, Victoria Balderrama, for Chris 6 News.
Hey there, happy Wednesday to you. Another busy view of SPAD behind me here as folks get up and at 'em. So if you're about to join these busy bees, here's what you need to know when you step out the door. In your neighborhood, we're tracking temperatures that are just a little bit cooler this morning. We're talking more 60s with those 70s once again isolated just to the coastal neighborhoods. So where we have cooler temperatures, some of our neighbors are experiencing a bit of a foggy or hazy start. Places like Alice, down to 5 miles of visibility. The trek along 281 between Falfurrias and Alice, that's where we're seeing the worst visibility. But other portions of the 281 corridor and Highway 59, even more inland, could be dealing with the haziness out there. Give yourself a few extra minutes for the morning commute. But even where we're warmer, 71 in Port A, 70 in Rockport, 72 in the Bluff at NAS Corpus Christi, not seeing visibility issues. You still may want to give yourself a few extra minutes to run the defroster for your windshield because of the humidity and that temperature difference. But we'll all see a warm up here for the second half of the week, and those winds, those are really going to be picking up. So if you're planning to take your four-legged friend for a walk today, maybe you've got a pup like Tater here. That is a great photo, by the way. Love that smile. I think the floppy-eared dog's probably going to enjoy this forecast the most because of the wind. Either way, lots of sunshine today. It'll be paired with some clouds out there. We're still going to get to around 80 degrees by lunchtime. More of a south influence in our winds, though. And notice they'll be stronger by lunchtime, too, around 15 to 20 miles per hour. closer to 20, really. As we go through the afternoon, we've been telling you about a breezy ride home each day this week. Today is no different, except it will be even breezier, and we don't get rid of that breeze during the overnight. Gusts to 30, 35 miles per hour during the 4, 5, 6 p.m. commute home. We'll bring that down to about gusts of 25 miles per hour for the rest of the evening and into the overnight. So a pretty noisy evening ahead. And as our winds pick up, we'll be keeping an eye on that fire danger. Today, a 2 out of 5, moderate. Tomorrow, because of the winds picking up, yes, we've got humidity building, but that's at a slow rate. We're going to watch for that fire danger, a 3 out of 5 for many neighbors, and then the same deal on Friday. So we're kind of on that cusp there. But as moisture returns for the weekend, we're keeping our eyes on some rain chances. Again, not totally clear on how the rain will come to the coastal bend on Easter Sunday, but we're feeling better about at least some showers in the forecast. Stay tuned as we give you those updates. Things will become more clear as we head closer to the weekend. Here is a look at that 7-day forecast. Again, showers are expected on Easter Sunday, but shouldn't ruin your plans at this point. And we have more chances for rain next week.
Now, 6 things to know before you go.
All right, and the 6 things you need to know before walking out the door. The suspect in connection with Tuesday's shooting over at a Dallas high school is now in police custody. 4 students were injured when the suspect opened fire inside the Wilmer Hutchins High School just after 1 p.m. on Tuesday. The district is not sure how the suspect was even able to get the gun into the school. The gun did not enter the building during the primary intake period when the students passed through metal detectors. It's also still unclear what led to the shooting.
Here in your neighborhood, Corpus Christi is rolling out a new tool to help neighbors track the city's water supply during this ongoing drought. It's called the Water Supply Dashboard, and it's designed to show not just where we are, but where we're headed in real-time information on reservoir levels, water usage, and potential changes to drought restrictions. The city says it's part of its push to be transparent and proactive with its water plans. The dashboard is live now on the city's website, corpuschristitx.gov.
City Council approved the Holly Road Train Trestle project. Back in 2023, the city was awarded a $13 million grant to transform an old train trestle into a shared-use bike and walk path across Oso Bay. Just over $1 million was still needed for the design work. The City Council approved an ordinance that allows the city to use interest earned from ARPA funds to pay for that work. Once completed, the trestle project will connect Holly Road to Flower Bluff Drive.
City Council also approved a motion to buy just over an acre of land for a water storage tank in Calallen. The storage tank will increase water pressure for Calallen neighbors. It will also help meet the demand for that growing area.
If you have any outstanding citations but you can't make it to court, the Corpus Christi Municipal Court is hosting community court over at the library this weekend. It'll take place a Saturday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. over the Janet F. Hart Library. You can speak with a judge to address tickets and violations, request defensive driving, set up payment plans, and resolve any active warrants. The Janet F. Hart Public Library is located at 2629 Waldron Road.
As you may know, time is running out to reserve your campsite for Easter weekend at Labonte Park. In case you didn't know, campsite fee is $28 for up to 3 days of camping per campsite. RV campsite fee is $55, maximum of 1 campsite and RV campsite request per person, though. Reservations will be accepted until tomorrow at noon. For more information, call 361-826-3460.
All right, drivers, if you're getting ready to head up and at 'em, look at all these busy bees on SPID. We are looking pretty good so far, but there are some foggy spots for inland neighbors to be aware of, so I want to bring you that view right now and show you. If you're traveling along 281 between Falfurrias and Alice, the visibility is getting better. 6 miles in Falfurrias, 5 in Alice. Perfect 10s for everybody else except Rockport, A- at 9 miles of visibility. So your drive times this morning, uninterrupted by this. 24 minutes will get you into downtown from the island. If you're coming into downtown across the Harbor Bridge, that ride over 181 is going to take you a little more than 10 minutes. And for our neighbors coming into downtown from Calallen, that's about a 15-minute ride for you this morning. And again, watch out for some of that traffic at the 37 Crosstown interchange. So far this morning, it's been pretty tame. Let's hope to keep it that way. Give yourself a few extra minutes to account for some of the humidity out there that could either be causing the fog or cause you to run your defroster for the windshield. But that's what you need to know before you head out on the roadways. To look at your traffic report, make sure you stay safe and you drive safe. I'll have another check on the forecast on the 6s.
Think about some of your favorite dishes. Now, do any of those favorite dishes have tomatoes? I'm Michaela Chavez, your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter on the South Side. Tomatoes might be more expensive this summer with the new tariff taking effect in July. And that means some local restaurants are the ones taking the hit. La Tequila Mexican restaurant and bar relies on one big ingredient.
About a week, we spend about close to 200 pounds of tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Pretty much every single thing on the menu.
And when we say everything,
you're gonna be eating at least 30 to 40% tomatoes in everything.
We mean everything.
10 different kinds of salsas, and even if you don't make it inside of a salsa, you're gonna use tomatoes inside of a Mexican food no matter what. It's one of the big staples inside of that.
Those tomatoes are imported.
All the boxes that are back there in that kitchen, they're all gonna say that they're imported from Mexico.
Most tomatoes from Mexico will soon face the tariff of just over 20%.
It's unavoidable.
And this isn't the first time the restaurant has faced a price hike.
It's a very common thing. We just had that thing happen with the prices with the eggs and everything.
Although the tariff won't hit until July, it's something manager Sergio Montes is preparing for now.
You have to decide on where you're gonna get your produce. Not everybody's gonna have the same quality, and you have to really dance within that line of choosing your quality and your prices for your customers.
Because raising prices might not be the go-to option.
People get very, upset if you have to modify your prices too much, especially with this economy.
But neither is changing things too much.
We're definitely trying to stay on track with keeping our quality the same.
Montes says at this point, only time will tell.
We'll have to see in July how it goes. Definitely, summer has always been a very good season for us. We'll have to see how that affects our numbers.
The tomato tariff will go into effect on July 14th. On the South Side, I'm your Sunrise Neighborhood News reporter Michaela Chavez, Chris 6 Sunrise.
Well, hey, can you believe it? The Buck Days Parade is just a little over a week away. We're almost there.
Yeah, we're so excited for it too. Neighborhood high school bands are also currently preparing for it. You see there, Miller High School is among the several local high schools which will be participating at this year's Buck Days Parade. The band has been participating at the Buck Days Parade for many years in the past. We can't wait to see the final performance on April 26th.
And hey, if you want to watch it from the comfort of your own home, we've got you covered. Michelle and I are actually going to be hosting this stadium show and night parade on Saturday, April 26th. Meteorologist Stephanie Lauber will also be there with bells on. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. on Chris 6, and we'll also be streaming it on ChrisTV.com.
We usually go in costume too. I think the year before we did pirates.
Yeah,
last year we did
fun.
That engaged news couple.
Yep.
It was your last Buck Days before Hoffman's.
Yeah.
Yep, our first married Buck Days.
But this year I was told polos only.
You know what? With the kind of weather that is already setting up in April, by the time we get to the end of the month, I'm sure we're going to want the short sleeves.
All right.
All right.
It'll work out. And you know what's nice? It's one of the few times that your Sunrise crew gets to see the Chris Sixers at night all in the same place.
Yeah. Sure.
Come together.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about how the forecast will trend on the long side of things in a minute. First, we got to get you up and out the door. So this morning, it's kind of humid. It's air you can wear. No different than the past couple of days, but changes are on the way today, and it has a lot to do with our wind. We have a lot increasing through the end of the week, not just your anticipation for the holiday weekend, right? So let's start with what's happening in your neighborhood. Temperatures a little bit cooler this morning, and so what that is doing is reducing visibility for our neighbors out in Alice, down to 5 miles of visibility. Falfurrias has also been a bit of a tricky commute. Last check, they were around 6 miles of visibility. So with all the moisture coming back to the atmosphere, you'll notice more of those fluffy clouds in the sky. Still plenty of sunshine, though, and that is going to keep us warm, humid, and today, those humid wind directions will come at you fast. Wind speeds on the up and up today. So if you're going for that walk with your four-legged friend, today's star is Tater. We've got a great smile there for this pup. I think that's the kind of excitement we need to bring to the dog walk today because, yeah, we're going to have a pretty good walk, especially for the floppy-eared dogs who are going to have their floppy ears flailing in the wind because, check it out, by lunchtime, south wind's already up around 17 miles per hour. So, yeah, a breezy day we will find, and that will continue into the end of the week. Already warm by lunchtime, around 80 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. So let's talk about the gusty situation we're expecting later today. I've been telling you that around 4, 5, 6 p.m. we find those gusty winds. Today it's going to be even stronger. You might play tug of war with the steering wheels. Gusts range from 30 to 35 miles per hour during that time frame. But even after we get home, have dinner, maybe hunk shoo mimi time, we are going to see those winds still pretty blustery. Gusts around 25 miles per hour heading into the overnight and a windy Thursday and Friday ahead. So we do have to talk about fire danger. 2 out of 5 today. Tomorrow, some parts of the coastal bend will be a 3 out of 5, and that carries over into Friday simply because our winds are going to be very strong. But those winds are bringing in humidity. That is going to help with rain chances over the weekend. I'm still keeping a careful eye on that Sunday rainfall forecast. It's not set in stone yet, but I am counting on some rainfall for Easter Sunday. I think it's safe for the plans to keep going. I know a lot of folks are going to be out at La Monte Park camping, so I'm thinking we're still good. But keep checking back on the forecast, please, because it is subject to change. We're trying to track the system that's going to trigger the rain, you know, actually push the start button for the faucet, as it were. So that is what we're waiting for in the forecast. And you'll see me giving you updates on social media, too.
It could be a nice little pleasant cool down, too, while people are outside, if it happens, you know, during Easter egg hunts or something. So,
Yeah.
brighter side of things.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you so much for tuning in on this Wednesday. We hope you have a great rest of your day, and we will see you at noon. Bye, everyone.
See ya.